In ancient Europe, handball was more than just a sport, it was a way of life. One man came and changed the way the game was played forever. This is the story of Bobby the Mantis Callahan.
Hey, I'm Steve Buckman. I was Bobby's agent. The first time I met Bobby was in 1992. I saw him running a carnival down in some town in Jersey. He was doing the one where, you know, where the guy throws the baseball and it clocks how fast you go. Well, Bobby was clocked at 92 miles per hour. So I pretty much went up to him and said, "You're pretty good. Want to play in Europe?" He said, "Okay."
Hey guys, glad you're coming today. Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I never really thought handball was a real sport until my agent told me. I always thought it was like a fake sport, like curling or women's basketball. But when he told me I could make an actual living off it, all I had to do was fly to Europe, I figured, why not? Sign me up.
When Buckman called me about this American kid who had a cannon for an arm, I was a little skeptical at first, because frankly, I don't like Americans. But man was I glad I listened to him. This kid changed the game for the world. He did things I could never see before. No wonder they call him the Mantis.
Bobby Callahan. Haven't heard that name in a while. I didn't like him too much, but he was the most revolutionary player in the league. Some people would even say he was the Harriet Tubman of professional handball.
It's great playing Bobby. Love the game. Love the money. Man, can he fill those stands. I remember one time, Bobby, he would just get me dates just because I touched the same handball as him. Man, people would just follow Bobby around.
Famous people? You have no idea what I'm talking about. I mean, I outshopped Alicia Silverstone. I outdrove Tiger Woods on the links courses. And I even released a hit single with Vanilla Ice, and it was top of the Billboard list for 10 years.
Hey, well, this is it. My shrine. His beautiful mother, sibling, grandmother, me, him everywhere. I'm always there. It's my favorite piece of memorabilia I have. Unfortunately, it's a restraining order, but hey, I got it.
Bobby wasn't only my third best friend. He was a major cash flow for me too. I mean, the guy practically saved my career. I hit him on everything. I hit him on Wheaties boxes, his own shoe line. I even got him a Coke commercial.
Thanks, kid.
Here, take this Coke.
Nah, it's fine, kid.
Take the Coke, Mr. Mantis, please.
Alright. The kid. Catch.
Thank you, Mr. Mantis.
When Bobby's career was booming, he won 4 MVP awards, 3 National Championship awards, and he was even slimed at the Nickelodeon Teen Choice Awards.
I remember there was one game. Bobby walked out only in his boxers, and that was the day Bobby invented golf shorts.
In life, what goes up must come down, and that's exactly what happened to good old Bobby Callahan.
Do I blame myself for Bobby's downfall? Maybe. I would say 30 me, 45 him, 80 the drugs.
Yeah, I mean, drugs were a bad time in my life, but hey, the Beatles did drugs once in a while, and they wrote Let It Be. That was the most moving song I've ever heard in my entire life. Ever. Oh yeah, kids, don't do drugs.
The drugs led to his downfall. If you ask me, just start acting like a bad teammate. Really just start disrespecting the game.
After the incident at the kindergarten, I had no choice. I had to ban him from the league. That poor, poor mascot. Sometimes at night, I can still hear the screams.
February 5th, 1997. Judgment Day. The worst day of my life. I love you, Bobby. I love you!
In 1994, Bobby Callahan took a swan dive into his rocky summit of complete failure.
Faking my death for the first time was not that hard. I mean, I did what anyone else would do in my position. I told everyone I saw a family of 4 having a picnic at Tom's Lake, and a giant saber-toothed tiger came and started attacking him, so I jumped in front of him and fought that tiger for an hour and a half. Supposedly I killed myself. But people just don't understand how hard it is to be in the spotlight for that long, and poof, next thing you know, you're on the street selling yourself for a McMuffin and a small fry.
What am I doing in 1999? Well, playing some competitive handball still, you know, over 40 league. No big deal. Got a solid family life, you know, the wife, kids, you know, the usual. Life's pretty good though, now that Bobby's gone.
What have I been up to since Judgment Day? Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not your everyday stock fan. I mean, I still see him jog every day in his tight shorts. And his Facebook profile is still my default. I mean, just because Bobby's not on top doesn't mean I won't stop admiring him. Wait, is he gonna see this? If he does, can you tell him to meet me at Outback? My number's still the same. Aussie fries on me, baby.
Bobby's downfall was tough for me. I mean, I was never able to represent another handball player again. I started, you know, only representing football players, you know. Now I'm big on the game. Takes me. But yeah, I got some two prospects, you know, they're young, good kids, stay out of trouble, you know. Remember these names, Plaxico Burris and Michael Vick.
Do I care that I'm broke? No, not really, because I spent all my money on 2 words, fat heads. I mean, I might be broke, but it looks like Jeff Gordon is driving his race car right through my living room. But let's be honest here. I mean, I'm not broke. I still have a little cash flow going on. I opened up my own little karaoke bar. You know, meet a big variety of people, and it's a lot of fun. Come on, everybody, let's do that congo. You don't wanna party with me any longer, me.
And that is the story of Bobby the Mantis Callahan. The only man to go from Connie to superstar to owner of a karaoke bar. Make sure to catch our next documentary on Jake the Snake Schwartz, the world's greatest water polo player of all time.